What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Stacks here again for another USFA gameplay here. Week number 12 is where we're going to get started here. We already had one game yesterday. Make sure you replay that. It was between Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh. Looks like Tampa Bay got the victory on that one, but a very dominant performance there. Pittsburgh still has some work to do, but we got two more teams here on the fold. It's going to be New York and St. Louis here for the game on this one. I can't wait to see these two teams play. Last time they played, New York got the victory, and they're looking to go 2-0, potentially move them up into the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. Both of these teams already made the playoffs. They already punched their ticket. It's just a matter of where they're going to sit in the playoff seeds. Is St. Louis going to be the host of the first playoff game in the wild card, or will it be New York? Only one way to figure that out here. I pretty much have everything ready to go on my side. I'm just double checking a couple things before I hit the play game button. Just stand by with me. I'll get you ready to go in just a little bit. We're going to roll with the CBS ticker on this one. Hopefully everything looks good on that side. I'm going to go ahead and flip early just so I can make sure that it fits. But let's go ahead and hit that play game button. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and flip to it just to make sure everything looks good there. And actually it does a great job on that. I don't know why it keeps resetting, but we're going to make sure we take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and stretch the fit screen. And let's go ahead and raise this bad boy up so you can see what's happening underway here in New York. Let's go ahead and get into it. Taking that past the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. Let's cut this down here. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Headphones are on. Hey, we are live here. Going to be a carry there, hitting the backfield. Is Cletus Castle going to make it 2nd and 13? If you see a change in one of these jerseys, it's pretty apparent. St. Louis has a new helmet set for them. One of the changes I've made. Pretty much every team has a change going into this week. Or every game has at least one team getting a change. And this is definitely one that was heavily requested. But heavily requested is the homie Doc Boone getting a gain of 9. 3rd and 4 coming up. I was talking to Turks the other day. He said he wanted to get the yellow uniform set, but I think for now he'll just have to settle for the helmet. I think I like the look. So something a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be another handoff. No, it isn't. It's going to be a read option for not enough yards. 4th and 3 coming up. And we'll see this St. Louis team get on the field for the first time. I'm going to go ahead and bring these player numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Sending this one away here. Gonna be caught inside the 45. It's gonna be 1st and 10, St. Louis. Nothing too crazy to start this game. Still got plenty of time. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
9 minutes, 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here comes Montaigne for her first pass. Looking to throw it on the run and just throws it to the dirt. Incomplete play there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. We'll talk about this New York offense when they get back onto the field. You know how we do. See right there, that's a close-up of those helmets there. I think it flows pretty well. I didn't want to do red because of the bow. I didn't want to do blue because of the logo or the name on the logo. Going to be passing this one again, looking up the field. Going to take that one pass to 45, and it's 1st and 10. Anseltavian getting the catch. A little bit under the weather, but we keep it moving here. The gameplay must continue. Gonna look for a handoff here to Namey. A decent block, but gets tripped up before he can hit that hole like he wanted to. But it'll be a gain of 5 nonetheless. Second and medium.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's calm the crowd. Let's go.
Gonna be passing it again. Montaigne looking left side, gonna be caught, but rolling away from the first down mark is Namey. Gonna make it 3rd and 5 here. Not quite in field goal range. Still got some work to do. Gonna pass it again. Montaigne steps back in the pocket, finds a man right at the sticks, but I think he's a little short. And that is exactly where they'll call him, 4th and inches. And this is an interesting spot here. I believe they can try the field goal from this distance, or they could very well go for it as well. Namey McNamerson, he could definitely go for those ranges, but it looks like they're going to settle for the field goal from Brent Skoma. Kick is up, and that looks pretty darn good to me. And St. Louis is going to get the first points on the board. A great kick from Skoma, and he's definitely my favorite for kicker/punter of the year. Doing it on both sides. And now we'll talk about this New York offense. Let's go ahead and get into it, if you don't mind if I do. But quarterback will be Cletus Castle. We've seen him on a couple of read option plays this first drive. Halfback will be Doc Boone and Quentin Robin. Wide receivers will be Aiden Keown, Delibird, Charlie Baker, and their star wideout Cam Mello. Good job from him. Tight ends will be Giovanni Walker and Gataki Dracos. And that's the offensive set there. They do have a bot kicker. His name, let me just double check that here, is Juice Manson II. Thank you. As we set this kick off, going back to New York side, is going to be returned out of the end zone and not going to get too far as he falls short of the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 New York. And let's talk about this St. Louis defense real quick. Don't mind if I do. Going to be defensive lineman Blaze Baxter, Terrence Goldsberry, Jesse Leyva, and there is Uno Mas here. I forgot to add them into the mix. Gonna be handoff here first and foremost. Here comes the homie Doc Boone with the big gainer to start the drive. 1st and 10. I want to see if I can find that name of that defensive end really quick. Give me 1 second. Should be on this sheet here. I know he's in the game. Gonna be passing it. Here's Castle quickly and gonna be caught turning up the field, trying to get past midfield. Does just that. 1st and 10, and Gataki Dracos. Section that is to the Dracos. That's going to be Aiden Keown with the play. Great pass there. I think it's a little bit further down this list. Give me 1 second. Nope, wrong team. Sorry about that. It's going to be a flag on the play, though, on that one. Delay of game. Trying to get that ball hiked, not to be. It's going to be 1st and 15 now after the big pass. There you go. His Carlton Rhodes is his name. Shout to the homie Doug Day getting into the mix. Going to be another carry. Yes, it is. And there goes Doc Boone pushing forward for a decent gain. 3 for 32 on the day and a gain of 3. Defense. But continue on with the defensive front here for St. Louis. It's going to be linebackers Brock Blazer and Biff Markham. Cornerbacks will be Gun Marabic and Tamaris Green. safeties will be Preston Dotson and Stevie Glade. So shout out to the homies there doing their thug fizzle. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. We'll talk about the offense for St. Louis when they get back on the field.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Going to be passing it quick to the left side and caught for the first. Reaching out is Doc Boone. Going to take it past the 30. And another first down conversion here. Getting Doc Boone in the mix. You can't go wrong. And they had him on the outside there. And they actually had Cam Mello wide open up the left side of the field if they didn't rush the pass. But they'll take the first down nonetheless. And they're going to fake the handoff, and it looks like St. Louis is ready again. Stopped in the backfield. It's going to be 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's get there.
Another handoff. Doc Boone is getting pushed backwards, not to be. Going to set up 3rd and 11 coming up. Going to need that passing attack again if they want to keep this drive alive.
Here we go. Shaq. Viking 18. Cut. Watch it. Go.
Trying to fake the handoff in the pocket and got his man. That's going to be the homie Aiden Keown again for another first down play. I was talking to a few of the team owners here. How Madden works. A lot of the times, depending on the playbook, you may have to switch your players in different positions to get them the maximum targets. So you gotta have to be mindful of who you're putting where, especially in the wide receiver set, and that also can force some bad mismatches for the defense as well. So you just gotta make sure that you're on your toes when it comes to that type of thing. But it's gonna be 2nd and 10 here. Another handoff coming for Doc Boone. Sheds off a couple of men and falls forward. Trying to get into the end zone, going to fall a little bit short. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up as we hit the final minute of this first quarter. Both teams playing decent enough defense, allowing a few big plays here and there, but not allowing the huge play. But that's going to be automatic first down. First mistake, they're going to look to throw it on the run, just throws it away. Not really a point of doing that there. Is going to be 1st and goal now.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Thanks to the penalty. Good job by Castle for not forcing the issue, but really was a free play and nothing really would have hurted him on that one. That hike, that fake hike gets a lot of these defensive players caught up.
Not today.
Going to be passing it again. Looking to take off a run and drag down for the sack. Jesse Leyva taking them down. Going to be 2nd and goal. Great defense. Nice reach out there. And he almost got into the end zone if he could not reach out. It's going to be 5 seconds left. Will they get the hike off before the end of the first? No, they will not. They're just going to think about it a little bit. I ain't mad at you, homies. End of the first quarter is here. And St. Louis is trying to hold them to a field goal or get an interception, fumble, whichever one comes first. Standing in the pocket and going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and goal coming up. Not sure if you've seen the last game, but if you did miss it, you missed one of the better defensive performances we've seen from a player. From Jordan Vinny, had 2 interceptions in the 4th quarter that helped this team get the job done, get their 3rd victory on the season. Is going to be stepping in the pocket, moving around the pocket, and going to find the man for the touchdown. That's going to be the homie Charlie Baker spiking it down. And that's an easy score right there. Great defense initially, but one man got free, and that's going to put New York in the position to take the lead. First touchdown of the day goes to the away team. It's going to be 7-3 the score. You see right there, 13 play, 87-yard drive. I think the longest drive so far this season was around like 95 yards. So definitely a big drive for sure. A lot of conversions on third down. That's what you got to do to get the victories. You got to make sure that you're on point on those third down situations. Put yourself in position to not mess up and put yourself in bad positions where you could get like second and long and third and long. The best teams are able to make those second and longs more like second and fives and second and fours. Give yourself a chance to do more plays to convert the football. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep it moving here as we talk about this St. Louis offense. Since they're coming onto the field, they're trying to get their first victory with those yellow helmets. Sending this one away is Juice. And it's going to go to the left side a little bit at the 1 yard line. Here comes the homie Eric Dennery trying to return it, but great coverage by the homies in New York. It's going to be 1st and 10. Quarterback for St. Louis, the veteran Rebecca Montaigne, best quarterback in USFA history by far. Halfbacks will be Eric Dennery, seeing him on the return there, and Namie McNamerson. He's definitely a top 3, top 4 halfback in my personal opinion, especially with all his work in the receiving game. Trying to cut back though and fumbles the football and picked up by New York. I think he hit the ground, me personally, and they are going to review it. I think it should stay with St. Louis. Yes, it is. But keeping it going here, wide receivers Kevin Lee and Chris Cross. Tight end will be Ansel Tavian. Kicker / punter, you seen him on the long kick earlier. That's Brent Skoma with the play, and a big carry there by Namie, holding on to the football. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up.
Set up. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready, hunt. You're not ready.
Gonna quick pitch it and gonna be caught. Nice pass there to Kumaro. Gonna be 1st and 10 St. Louis. Bot player getting into the mix and some coverage. Holding it down. Great job from him.
Ready. 60 Bisons.
Talk about this St. Louis team in a little bit. I mean, this New York defense in a little bit. After this play, looking left side, and there goes Namie with all that speed. Going to get the 1st down and taken out of bounds. 5th completion on the day for Montaigne and the gang. 1st and 10. And looking at this defense here for New York, they got a lot of players here. Buster Mack will be their sole defensive lineman. They also have Paco Pac II, Devontae Tree, Alan Otero, Ernesto Romero III, and Ty Wire England at the linebacker spot, as they get another carry there to Namie. Cornerbacks will be Neil Mason, Tyler O'Steele, and Noah Bake. And then their young, strong safety Cornstalk will round out this New York secondary. So great job, all these users there. You could be one too. Just make sure you hit the link down in the description for our Discord. We'll get you ready to go for this upcoming draft. And there's going to be another carry right side. Looking for a big lane is the homie Namie, getting to the 20. And a big carry there by the rookie is going to be 1st and 10. Got right around that player there.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Here we go.
Go.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Another handoff is going to be a bot player this time around. Looks like Vaughn with the 3-yard carry.
Attaboy, baby.
Looking to get off the field here.
Hey, Mike 51.
Going to toss it right side. They're going to get tackled down before he could get too crazy. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. D.D. Beasley with the tackle. And I was also telling a lot of people, if you have a really strong safety, you can make a lot of moves putting them at free safety. That's my personal opinion. Strong safety is good, but I think a lot of edge could be done better from the free safety spot if you have like a really fast one. And that's a great pass there to Kevin Lee as St. Louis looks to take the lead. Sheds off one man.
Here we go.
Tight, double tight. 3 down, 3 down.
Gonna be passing it again, left side and caught, trying to get into the end zone, but stopped short is Ansel Tavian. It's gonna be 2nd and goal coming up.
Yeah, D.
Let me know how I'm doing with these jerseys as well. I think we're doing pretty good with them. There's still a lot of work to do with these numbers and stuff, but overall, can't be mad at the progress. Gonna try to reach over and get stopped short. That was pretty close to the touchdown, but I think his knee hit the ground before he reached over. It's gonna be 3rd and goal here. New York has a chance to get off of the field. A lot of clock is being ran off of this ball game.
That's right, baby. They don't...
Another quick pitch and wide open for the touchdown. Getting their spot player into the mix. Can't be mad at the quick dot there by Montaigne, and that'll give St. Louis the lead. Great pass, great drive. Both teams coming out with long drives. In this one, kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. They match New York's 13-play drive with the 11-play drive worth 77 yards. So both teams milking the clock. It's going to be up to which team makes the first mistake that the other team will be able to capitalize on. So we're going to set this one up here, a low-scoring affair, but I'm not mad at it. You got to keep the games moving. I already said in the last game, we don't do no mercy rules or nothing. If you get beat 75-0, then you got beat 75-0. Ain't much you can do about it. You just got to do better next week. So we're going to keep it moving here. St. Louis is going to kick this one off, and we'll see what we can do in this next one. I got to make one quick adjustment. See if I can find it real quick. After this play, though. Sending this one away. 2 around the goal line here for Baker, trying to return it, and he's going to get stuffed right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
It's going to set up 1st and 10. Had to make a quick adjustment there, but nothing too crazy here. You see right there the total yards. Both teams under 150 yards apiece. Going to be passing it. Going to quickly get it out to Doc Boone, and he has a lot of speed. Going to try to reach out for the first and pushes through to get the first down. Doc Boone is just too strong after all that running, and he's definitely one of my favorite players in the league for sure. Look at that great block there.
Right here. Check 59, Mike.
Going to be handing it off, getting past the 35-yard line. Looks like another long drive is percolating if New York could keep on moving the ball down the field.
Let's go now. 44. 70 Lion. Cut.
But they're going to have to go backwards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
It's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long day. Mike's Cougar 19. Mike's 59.
You want this? Mike, check.
2nd and 9 here. St. Louis stacking the box, but they're still going to run the football. Doc Boone's going to take advantage, gets hit hard, but still picks up an almost first down. I thought he was going to get it, but it's 3rd and inches. Definitely manageable again here for New York.
Ready? 19, Tiger. Now go.
Time to go. Night, night. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Squeeze double.
And going to get tackled, but did he get it? Yes, he did, barely by the hairs on his chin. He chin, as the young folks will say, 1st and 10 for the Mafia.
Down. 70, Timberwolf.
44. I got it.
44 is the mic. 44. Check.
Gonna be faking the handoff here again. Sheds off one man and gets close to the 45-yard line. He's gonna make it 2nd and 6 here.
Good breakup, baby. Good breakup. All day, baby. Good breakup. Okay, break. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
2nd and 6 here. Cletus with a pass up the middle and caught. Gonna be Cam Mello getting his first catch of the game.
Let's go, baby.
Definitely want to get that young man involved. He has lightning in his shoes, and it's a 1st and 10 movement here for the Mafia. Always give a little bit of my
Check 59.
recommendations to the rest of the team owners. There's a lot of things that you could do to try to make a difference. Passing on the run and caught. Turns up is Doc Boone reaching out for the first. I think he's a little short. 2nd and inches. They're well in field goal range. They have the ability to tie the ball game up.
Pace. Let's go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Gonna be passing it. No, it's gonna be a fake of the handoff. Saves in the pocket, tossing it deep, and Preston Dotson wanted that one bad, but could not get his hands on it. It's gonna be 3rd and inches, and I don't know if that's a defensive player that you'd want to test in that type of format. He's definitely a top 3 defensive player in the league overall. Very wily, very fast.
Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Gonna be passing it again, left side, and gonna be almost picked off. And it's gonna be 4th and inches here. Do they keep it on the ground, see if they can milk some more clock, potentially get closer for a field goal, or do they take the points? No, actually, they look like they're gonna go for the punt. Unless they fake it. No, they will not. They're gonna give it back to the homies in St. Louis. There's gonna be 1st and 10 Archers. Not really a fan of that call. You're kind of close to at least try the field goal. I would have at least attempted. But regardless of that, it's going to be 1st and 10.
Down. Hawk 70.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day offense. It's gonna be
And
a
now
long
to go
day.
backwards after this is to the goal.
There we go.
But in this case, it'll just be 1st and 15.
Ready.
37's the Mike. Mike 37. Too little, Cupcake. And we're going 37's the Mike.
52 seconds.
Go.
They're going to fake the handoff. Montaigne standing tall in the pocket. Tosses it deep left side and got a wide open man that dropped it. Kumro had a big catch in the last drive that kept the drive alive, but he went for that jump catch. He couldn't quite bring it down. 2nd and 15.
Mike 10. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Hey, we got Mike 10.
It's going to be another handoff here. Look for a lane. There goes Namey for a decent enough carry. And it's going to be a timeout called.
He ain't going nowhere.
I believe it was by St. Louis. At this point, you want to at least try to get the first down. You're kind of helping the Mafia in this particular case. But it's going to be 3rd and 7 here.
Let's go now. The Mike. Rocco 80. No chance.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Going to be passing it again, right side, and incomplete, and that stops the clock. So it's going to be 4th and 7, and the Mafia has another chance with 39 seconds, all 3 timeouts. And they got to punt it pretty far on top of it. Sending this one away here. It's definitely going to have New York in St. Louis territory, but look at the hit by Preston. He wanted to force that ball out. Not to be there. Is going to be 1st and 10 here for the Mafia. Not too many highlights here, just very methodical football for the most part between these two teams. Got single man coverage all the way at the top. They do have a man open if they leave him open, but they're going to try to screen pass, see if they can catch him slipping, and Doc Boone's going to shut off a couple men to get close to the 30 and call their timeout right there. Second and inches here. Doesn't quite get him off sides, but passing it again to Doc Boone, turning up the field past the 20, uses blockers like a boss and takes it down to the 11 and gets out of bounds as well. So now New York is in play for more than 3 points, if you catch my drift. 1st and 10.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Watch twist.
19 seconds left in the first half. Here comes the homie Castle. Under a little pressure, still finds a man. That's going to be Cam Mello, rolling forward for about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming.
Set up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 9. I got you, punk. Mike, check. 59. Ready, go. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Gonna pass it again, looking, gonna be caught, but they'll just call the timeout there. Another short gain, gonna make it 3rd and 1. They can afford to pass, they can afford to run. Either one could get the job done. Rhyming like I do it all the time, and going to be passing it, looking for a man, taking him out to run, throws on the run, and gonna be caught for the touchdown. There goes New York getting the score with 5 seconds to spare. Great job and a great drive, especially after the stop. Charlie Baker with the touchdown. Kick is up and kick is good. And New York scores right before the half. Got ourselves a great game here, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We got the homies in GSB. We got the ECFL. We got the CSBA. We got goals. We got all of our junior affiliates as well. You can see them in the Discord. Make sure you hit the link down in the bottom and the description. We'll take care of you. We'll make sure we get you on the field as soon as humanly possible. And let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Final 5 seconds here. Should be seeing a kneel down if it is a touchback. And we'll see who comes out on top in this ball game. Juice Manson sends this one away. And it is going to be a short kick. But look for a lane here, turning up, gets past the 30, and we have 1 more second left in the second. So we'll just see a kneel down and take it into the half. Great job by both of these teams fighting hard. And we'll see if St. Louis can get the lead going into the second half, or will New York keep their grip on this lead, maybe even extend it. But nah, that actually St. Louis is not playing games. They said they wanted the one-hitter quitter. Gonna throw here. Here comes the homie Montaigne, and gonna be deflected and almost caught. A lot of chances there for a catch. Is gonna be 2nd and 10. Like it's gonna be a kickoff coming, and it looks like the homies in St. Louis will start off with the football. Another return here by Herrick Dennery, looking for a lane and gets caught up before he could get past the 35. He'll take it down to the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 3 down. Go.
Handoff here. There goes the homie in a big hole. Gonna take this one all the way. Take it to the 40. Trying to beat one more man. Number 20 is trying to chase him down and not gonna touch him. Touchdown. Move your hair a little bit, Namey. Do it for the homies. St. Louis. One hitter quitter. And Namey McNamerson doing the job already. All it takes is one play. We had a lot of long drives in the first half, and I guess we're moving it over to the one hitter quitter type drives here. St. Louis taking the lead. 17-14 is your score. I'm not mad at it. Do what you need to do to get your team on top. But we'll see if New York can respond. Came out with a loss last week to Anchorage. And New York is trying to get the job done here this time. They don't want to lose 2 straight games. You always want to take as much momentum that you can going into the playoffs. They'll get this football here. See if they can get something going. Kick is away. Going to take it to the middle of the end zone. Just going to kneel it down. Nothing too crazy. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. We'll see the St. Louis defense try to hold on to this 3-point lead.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Whoa.
31's the mic.
It's going to be a handoff here. There goes the homie Doc Boone, but Rock Blazer says he ain't got time for any of those carries. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Jesse Leyva with the tackle as well.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to hand it off. Dyke, they're going to fake it, looking for a man and tossing it deep left side. And going to be almost picked off. Preston Dotson had a chance off the deflection. Falls right to the grass. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Ready, ready.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Gonna pass this screen play. Here comes the homie Doc Boone trying to get the first, and he's gonna get close. Did he step out of bounds too late? I mean, too early? No, he did not. That's gonna be 1st and 10, and Doc Boone gets the job done. They sent a lot of people deep just to give Doc Boone that chance to turn upfield. It's gonna be 1st and 10 here for the Mafia.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
Another handoff to Doc. Gonna shut off a man and keep moving. That's how you do it, Doc Boone. Taking it to the 30. One more man to beat, but cannot outrun that man there. It's gonna be 1st and 10, and that's the big play that New York is looking for. 1st and 10. Does not quite have that breakaway speed. He is more of a bruiser type of back.
70 Lion. I got him. I got him.
But I'm not mad at the homie. He's going to send a man in motion. And they're going to fake the jet sweep. Going to give it to Doc and going to get stuck. Taken down in the backfield. 2nd and 13 coming up.
Cougar 19.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
We ain't giving up nothing. I go. Set up.
They're going to send him in motion again, but this time it's going to be a jet sweep, but dragged down. I believe that's Jesse Leyva again, making plays here. Definitely one of the top defensive tackles we've seen in this league. Just always around the football. 3rd and 13 coming up, and the St. Louis defense has a chance to hold them to 3, despite giving up that big run play earlier. That middle of the field is butt naked open. Will they take advantage of it? They're going to hand it off and going to get stuck right before he can get past the 10-yard line. They tried to catch him slipping, but the St. Louis defense stands tall. Rock Blazer makes a stop after a gain of 4. It's going to be 4th down. And looking for the tie here. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. And we're back to an even ball game here. New York sitting with a 6-5 record. St. Louis with a 7-4 record. Trying to get the job done. New York can definitely help secure their chances for the home playoff game if they could get the victory. But that's going to be a fun playoff game regardless between these two teams. We'll see if either one of these teams will have enough energy to go up against Charlotte. Because Charlotte more than likely is going to get the bye. Now, if Huntington Beach finds a way to beat Charlotte on Sunday, and St. Louis finds a way to win this game, there'll only be one game behind. So they could very well push for that top seed, looking for a lane to take up, and is going to be taking it past the 20 is Herrick Dennery. 1st and 10 coming up. Actually, I take that back. It's 7 wins for St. Louis, so they'll need Charlotte to lose all 3 games this week. So I mean, for the rest of the season. So week 12, week 13, week 14, and then St. Louis have to win all 3 games. But looking for the pass here is gonna be taking off to run and just slides. Nothing too crazy there for Montaigne, just taking the easy yardage. 2nd and 4 here. Now, the awareness attribute does affect sliding ability. So if you notice that some of the younger quarterbacks may still take the run and fumble a lot, it's because their awareness is down. That's why you got to keep on updating each and every week to avoid those penalties, avoid those mistakes. As Namie McNamerson gets another carry, and it's 1st and 10, St. Louis. A lot of things that happen bad in the game does loop back to an attribute that is not completely upgraded or not upgraded enough. That's how you got to look at it sometimes. You got to watch your games. You got to see how you play. Pitching it is going to be caught. Going to make it 2nd and about 4 or so. But yeah, if you're dropping the passes a lot, more oftentimes than not, you got to keep on upgrading your awareness and your catching attributes. Maybe even spectacular catching traffic. All those matter to prevent all those crazy plays. But you got to keep on trying. You got to keep on doing better. It's going to work out for you. Another handoff, and he's going to get stuffed. Great tackle there. Tried to give it to Herrick Dennery. But Neil Mason says no to that play. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Going to have the April State of the Address after this week, right before we pull into week 13. And then the next time we do that, it will be playoff time or past playoff time. Look at a prime time Namie getting the 1st down, though. Not playing games here. St. Louis, another long drive will set up 1st and 10. Drive keeps it moving. Gonna be a quick drop back and gonna be caught. Turn up the field is Ansel Tavian. Gonna make it 2nd and 3.
Right there, all day, baby.
Cornstalk with the tackle there. A lot of times the ball really hasn't been going Cornstalk's way. Definitely expect a lot more stats from him, but he's definitely just as good as any of the other safeties in the league. Passing it ain't going to be incomplete. A well-timed, not a well-timed, an ill-timed pass there by Montaigne. 3rd and 3 coming up.
Ready? 70 Lion. Watch the screen. Pass.
And we're going 37's the mic.
Quick pitch and going to be incomplete for the 2nd straight pass. And that is an unfortunate set of passes there for Montaigne. Those have very successful drive up until that point. Maybe another carry would have helped them out a little bit. But it's going to be 4th and 3 regardless, and they are going to keep their offense on the field. Honestly, I don't blame you. See if you can knock them out real quick. Big 4th down coming. 3rd quarter still going and going to be almost picked off. And this New York team stands tall through the adversity. They're going to get the football back. Great defense. And 3 straight incompletions there for Montaigne.
Down. 70 Timberwolves. 59. Let's go, D. Big series right here.
They're going to hand off to Doc Boone. He's got a big lane. Going to take it past the 40. 2nd and 3 coming up. As the 3rd quarter starts to wind down a little bit.
Got it. Ready? Check. 59. 59. Brilliant. Set go.
Steps back in the pocket. Still finds his man. Did he hang on? Yes, he does.
Come on, fellas.
Going to be 1st down. Cam Mello. 3 catches, 33 yards on the day. Definitely one of his better games we've seen so far from him. He did have a long touchdown pass in the last week's game. So maybe this is his turning point where he could see some more action. Going to be faking the handoff to Doc Boone. A little bit of pressure, but it doesn't fave the homie. Going to reach up and grab it. Oh my goodness. In coverage. Going to be a 1st down move for Aiden Keown. That's how you do it. Great job. Wow. Fielded it from the defender and just yanks it down.
44. Bring it. Bring it.
Going to be passing it again. Cletus Castle throws on the run. Had to get that one away. He was going to get planted by that defender. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Ready up. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check, check. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Shut up. 44's the mic. 44.
Quick pitch and going to be caught. Turns up. Look at the spin move, but he gets clocked by Preston.
Yeah, baby.
He tried it. He tried to get something freaky on him. Giovanni Walker. He says, nah, don't do that to me. Actually, that was Gun Marabic on the play. I thought it was Preston because he was in the area. But it's going to be 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Sack. Viking 18.
He got lit up on that play. 3rd quarter still winding down.
I'm coming after you.
Going to pass it here, looking for the 1st and finds the homie Cam Mello for the 1st down. Sometimes those under routes, they work out very nicely. And he just punched Blaze Baxter into you know what. You can't be doing that. You're going to get a unsportsmanlike conduct, unnecessary roughness. Going to get ejected from the game there, homie. But we're going to close out quarter number 3 like that. Let's go ahead and get into it. You know what time it is. Throw your 4s in the chat for your boy. We got ourselves the tie ball game. But New York is looking to change that here on this play. Going to pass it. Looking for a man. Pressure gets through and almost fumbles the football. But that was a well-timed hit by the defensive lineman. 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Mike, check.
Passing it again. It's gonna be caught down 2 runs to the 5-yard line or so.
That's
It's going to be 3rd and goal here. Another big 3rd down coming up.
Ready, break. 59's Mike. Check, 59. 1, 2, 3. Check 52.
Almost got him offsides. Homie Cletus looking for a man and just throws out the back of the end zone, looking for Cam Mello, but well defended by this St. Louis team. Is going to be 4th and goal coming up. It's going to be interesting to see these two teams, like I said before, going at it in the playoffs. This is definitely a playoff matchup, more than likely, regardless of what happens here. Charlotte looks to be the #1 team, pretty secure. Going to be kicking it up, going to be kicking it good, and New York is going to take the lead back. But St. Louis has another 11 minutes in this ball game. Let's see what they could do. St. Louis trying to get the job done here. They'll have the football back. They didn't end the drive last time as great as they wanted to with 3 straight incompletions. So this is just as good enough time as ever to get their foot in gear and put some points on the board, potentially tie or take the lead. Whatever happens, happens. Going to turn this one up is the homie Herrick Denry getting close to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Hawk 70. Get in the weight room.
Going to be passing Millfield and going to be deflected. 4 straight incompletions here for Rebecca Montaigne. 2nd and 10. You see right there the passing yards here for St. Louis. It has not been pretty. Got to give credit to this New York Mafia defense. Has not made it easy, but they're going to try to get a short pass going on, get a little bit momentum. Sometimes all it takes is a screen pass to your homie Namey. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming up. That'll definitely help out the cause. That'll break the streak of those incompletions. Great blockers up front, getting the job done as well.
Okay, break. Mike 51. Mike 51.
It's been a long day for you.
Gonna pass it again, stands in the pocket, throws on the run, and finds a man. Anseltavian past the 30, and that is the Rebecca that I was waiting to see. That'll get him inside field goal range already. Great pass there.
On the ready.
37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Go. 37's the Mike.
Gonna pass it again, looking for a man. Throwing this right side is gonna be caught by Namey. Is that Namey? Yes, it is. Namey McNamerson, a gain of 6. 6 catches, 56 yards there for Namey.
Shut up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Yo.
Ready, go.
Almost got him offsides. That would have been an easy 1st down, but quick pitch and then caught. There goes the homie Kevin Lee. Runs through a man past the 10 down to the 8. And that looked very sketchy for a second, but hey, that pass worked out in St. Louis's favor. Look, he caught it with one hand and just brought it down to the other hand. It is what it is. Keep it moving, homies. St. Louis inside the 10-yard line, trying to put the points on the board. Quick pitch in, almost throws a pick. And that was D.D. Beasley looking to take that one to the house, but he could not hang on. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Run. Yes,
Handoff again and almost gets stripped and still reaches out for the end zone. He almost got in. That was a real good play there by New York, but just couldn't complete it with the strip. It's going to be 3rd and goal here, though. What a effort there by Namey. I thought he was going to lose it, but he held on to it and he almost punched it in.
Here we go. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Handoff and just an easy money touchdown. St. Louis. Give it to the bot player Vaughn to get the job done. He tried to do that dolphin dive, but he got met right at the gate. But he had just enough to get into the end zone. That'll give St. Louis the lead. 23-20 is your score. Make that 24-20 being the score. An 8-play, 74-yard drive. And once again, we're going back to that first half movement where the team's just working their way down the field methodically. But we'll see if New York has the juice within these next 8 minutes to get the lead, because a field goal is not going to cut it. They need a touchdown if they want to get the victory. Going to be taking this one to around the 1-yard line. There goes the homie Baker trying to return it, but great coverage by this St. Louis special teams crew. Going to make it 1st and 10.
Go. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I got you. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Looking to pass it here. Middle of the field and caught. Turns up and going to get that man Charlie Baker for another 1st down.
Come on now. Let's go.
Keeping the drive alive.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Set up. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Wide open man for another 1st down move. There's Cam Mello getting into the mix. Definitely need to get the young rookie involved. 5 for 53 on the day.
Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Set. Go. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Check 50.
Passing this one again in some coverage and still comes down with the Cam Mello coming out to play. You better watch that, man. 1st and 10. Mafia. This is what I like to see. And then some coverage, too.
Set. 60 Bisons.
Still in St. Louis's favor here. As long as they don't give up a touchdown, but as a throwaway over the head of Doc Boone, it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 59. Here we go. Mike 5'9".
Going to be a handoff here. Doc Boone getting close to the 1st down mark. Is going to be 3rd and 3 here. Now, me personally, I think this is a perfect time to go for it. You're so close. All you need is a few yards if you don't get it. So, 3rd and 3 coming up here.
On the set. Mike, 44's Mike. Check. Go. Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Set up.
Going to go with a read option and fall short.
Go. Run.
Not a fan of that play call there. Going to be 4th and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. 4 down.
Handoff by the fullback and gets stuffed. And St. Louis is going to put a little bit of mix on 4th down. Taking them down is going to be 1st and 10. St. Louis gets the turnover on downs force. Great job. What a defensive stand here by St. Louis. But now it's up to them to close some of this clock a little bit. Gotta expect a lot of running, but they're going to try to pass first to the homie Ansel Tate. He fumbles the football and picked up by New York. Is that actually a fumble? They're going to review it. I don't think it was a fumble. Cornstalk could have had the recovery there, but not to be. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Passing it was going to be caught, reaching out for the 1st down, a little bit short. 2nd and 1 coming up.
Tens the mic.
In your face.
In your face. Clock continues to run, handed off with a stretch play and get stuffed. Not to be. 3rd and 4 coming up. And New York needs to get off the field. I swear these clips, they always get me rolling. I hope it does for you too.
Here we go. Here we go.
In your face. Trying to get them off sides, not to be. But they are going to send Namey in motion. And they're not even going to get the hike off in time. Bad timing there from Rebecca. A rookie mistake from the veteran here. Tried to get him off sides a little bit too much and then started the play too late. And now they're going to have to see if they can convert from 3rd and 9. And this is a big 3rd down too. If they can't convert, then New York pretty much has the 2-minute warning and all 3 timeouts in their favor to do it again. Going to pass it right side, a wide open man for the 1st and dragged down by the face mask by Cornstalk. And I've been preaching his praises of how great he is, but that is definitely a bad penalty there to set up 1st and 10. That actually gives St. Louis a chance to potentially put up a field goal on top of this 4-point lead. But at this point, St. Louis really just needs to get 1st downs. That'll be all they need. With a wide open man, Ansel again going to get a 1st down. Skying for it, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. What a play there. Rebecca Montaigne serving them up now.
Tighten up. Tighten up. 3 down. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. 3 down.
Another handoff here, looking to turn up is Namey, and there goes the timeout called. New York needs to get the stop. And worst comes to worst, if New York does get the stop, St. Louis still has a chance to get 3 points. So it'll be interesting to see if New York can get the football back. But they'll need to make sure these 4 yards are the toughest 4 yards that St. Louis won't be able to get. Box is semi-stacked, and they're going to test the left side, a wide open lane, and Name's trying to get the knockout punch and going to find it in the back of the end zone. That should seal the deal, assuming New York cannot find a way to move down the field. That is just speed personified. Shiftiness, immaculate. And we'll see St. Louis go up 10. The extra point here should put them up 11, and it does just that. And St. Louis does exactly what the doctor ordered. Now New York is in a position where they have to score 2 touchdowns in a span of 1 minute 52 seconds. So it's touchdown, onside kick, touchdown. A lot of things to do. Going to be tough to bring this one up for New York, but St. Louis, you got to give them credit where credit is due. They lost the first time they played the Mafia by what I believe was about 10 points or so. They came back and got the W here, 31. Well, we still have a game left, but they definitely put themselves in a better position to get the victory this time around. We'll see what New York could do under this type of pressure. They are the expansion team for a reason. Going to be returned this one past the 10, and he's going to get dragged down before he can get past the 20.
There we go.
It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Cougar 19. 44's the mic.
St. Louis ready to pin those ears back. Gonna take off the run, and look at what in the world was that? Was that like a shot put or something? It's gonna be 2nd and 10. I think he got dragged down by one of his players though as he was throwing the football. But that definitely did not look pretty for their first play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Mike 50.
Try to pitch this in some coverage and incomplete again. Gonna be 3rd and 10 now. Charlie Baker could not hang on to traffic. In your face. That's what the defensive players there for St. Louis said to New York. That wasn't me saying it. That was them saying it. I was just relaying the message. 3rd and 10 here. New York hasn't made a move since they got the ball back, and they're going to pass it and find their move right there. Gonna make it 1st and 10, but they got to hurry it up a little bit. 90 seconds left in the ball game.
Let's go. Ball's coming up quick. Ready, go.
And gonna be hiking this again. Cletus Castle on the run, just throws this one away. Did not see a lot happening. St. Louis's run pass defense came to play a little bit, shaking up the rookie. It's gonna be 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
44.
We passing it again, looking screen pass for Doc Boone. A couple blockers up front, but not the greatest cutback lane there. I would have kept it towards the sideline just in case you could stop it, stop the clock. But it's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up here. Already know the homie Holdorf is happy to see some of the players get a lot more play in this game as opposed to in the past, but you definitely want to come out with the victory more often than not. This is not looking very pretty, and it's going to be caught by Baker trying to reach out of bounds, and he's not going to get out of bounds, but that is going to keep the drive alive. In the meantime, they're more than likely going to have to call the timeout eventually, but what a dot there. That should have been picked off. They're going to stay with the no huddle. Going to pass this one again. No, he's going to take off the run. It's Castle reaching out for the 1st down. Going to get it, but that really isn't going to help him. 2nd and inches coming up. 25 seconds left. Are they going to call the timeout, or are they kind of conceding the victory? Over. No, they'll call it here. Taking a little time off the clock. Don't want it. Keep fighting the hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it. Every single time. Always gets me hyped. New York kind of wish they heard that a little bit earlier in the game. Gonna be passing it here. It's Castle looking for a man. Stands in the pocket, tries the end zone, and throws it over everyone's head. It's gonna be 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Bronco 80. He's scared.
16 seconds. Looking for the touchdown. Passing it. Gonna be caught. Gonna get the touchdown. A little too late, in my personal opinion, but it does make it closer. 12 seconds left on the clock. They will need this onside kick if they want to get anything close. But they will try to 2-point conversion, make it a 3-point ball game. Here comes Cletus looking for a lane. Gonna get sacked. Not to be. It will remain a 5-point ball game, and we'll see St. Louis try to recover this onside kick. Great play there by Terrence Goldsberry to take him down. 12 seconds left. They got to go onside. And I'm not sure why their colors are still of the NFL team that took over. I know it changed them, but I'll change them again, see if it makes any difference. Going to be kicking it away and going to get picked up by the homies in St. Louis, and that'll seal the deal here. It took it all the way to the end to get the confirmation, but hey, we still got more games to play. Shout out to the homies in New York and St. Louis, but Tampa Bay and Tacoma and Arizona will be the next two teams on the playlist here. Real big matchup in the Western Conference. Both teams pushing for the #1 seed. It's going to be a fun ride for sure. Make sure you follow us on Twitch and subscribe to us on Twitch. It'll be on YouTube this particular game, but I'm just saying, follow us on Twitch. Do what you need to do to get on the field, man. We got plenty more games coming for you. But we'll go ahead and flip back over to a final score. Will be 31-26 in favor of St. Louis. They will pick up their 8th victory of the season. A great game by both teams. Only one of them could win, though. Let's check the stats. 445-370 in favor of New York. So they got the offensive front moving. They just could not get enough points when they needed to. 18-14. They got the first down advantage, too. Looks like they both tied on third down conversion percentage. But it looks like New York had a lot more chances to do it. Looking at the penalties, both of them had 3. But it looks like New York got hit with more yards. In the possession time, New York once again beat them in that, but it was the one-hitter-quitter plays from the homies in St. Louis that got them the edge. Checking into these quarterbacks here, let's talk about it. Cletus Castle, over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Great game from him. Definitely over 60%, over 65% passing. Rebecca Montaigne had a few slip-ups. Had a little bit of a stint later in the second half, but was able to round up the troops. 20 for 29, over 200 yards, 1 touchdown. Great job for recovering there. And both Doc Boone and Namie McNamerson was dueling, even though they only had less than 15 carries apiece, 15 or less carries apiece. They both had over 125 rushing yards. Namie had the battle in regards to touchdowns, but Doc Boone definitely did his thug fizzle, you know what I'm saying? Receiving wise, let's talk about it. Looking at St. Louis, Ansel, Tavia, and Namie, they were the top 2 dogs here. Looks like their bot player got the touchdown. Great job for them. And on the other side, Doc Boone, actually, let's take that back. Doc Boone and Charlie Baker, along with Cam Mello, adding into the mix. But Charlie Baker comes with a 3-piece in touchdowns. I didn't realize it, but great job from Charlie Baker. We'll see some more work there from Mello. You already know he's only going to get better and better. You know what I'm saying? Great job there overall. Defensively, let's talk about it. Corn Stalk, you see, coming out the woodworks too with a big game. 5 tackles, almost had a fumble recovery, but they took it back. Noah Bake, Devontae Tree also adding in 5 tackles. Neil Mason with 4. D.D. Beasley with 4. Looks like Buster Mack with 2. Ernesto Romero III with 2, along with Tyler O'Steele, Tyler Wire England, Ivan Johnson adding on 1 tackle apiece. Looks like Paco Pac II also getting 1 tackle. Going into the sacks, no sacks. 8 tackles for loss. Tyrwire England got 1. Interceptions are no-go. Pass deflections, looks like Masons and D.D. Beasley got the user pass deflections. No forced fumbles or anything like that. Now, St. Louis, let's talk about it a little bit. The leading tackler here is the homie Rock Blazer. There you go. Had to double check a little bit, but Rock Blazer with 13 tackles, a tackle for loss. Big game from him. Looks like the next user player will be Gum Arabic with 6, Jesse Leva with 5. Looks like Biff Markham and Preston Dotson leave the game with 3 tackles. And then looking a little bit further down the list, Terrence Goldsberry. He should have had a sack, but they don't count those statistics in the 2-point conversions for whatever reason. I don't know why. But looking a little bit further down the line, here comes Blake Baxter with 1 tackle. And that's all the users there. Tackles for loss, Rock Blazer, Leva, and Markham all got 1. Sack wise, looks like Jesse Leva got 1 sack. Great job. No interceptions. Pass deflections. Looks like Gum Arabic was the only user there. And no fumbles or anything like that. Great job. Looking at these kickers here, both of them perfect on the day. 3 total field goals made by these 2 kickers. The longest one was 48 by Brent Scoma. Great job. 2 for 2 and 4 for 4 respectively for these kickers. And it looks like kickoff wise, there was 12 of them, and 1 of them was a touchback. Punting wise, looks like it's pretty even across the board. Not too many punts in this one. And the kick return wise, Herrick Denry averaging 21. Charlie Baker averaging almost 20. Punt return wise, only 1 return from Noah Bake. And outside of that, we could go ahead and wrap this one up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 more games this week, and we will focus on the one coming up tomorrow. Tacoma and Arizona will be your setup there for the first game, and then we have the second game on the night shift. Make sure you watch out for it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the homies in Dallas heading over to Anchorage, and the big Western Conference matchup is all about the West on Saturday. So make sure you watch out for us. It's only going to get better from here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. And outside of that, we could go ahead and move on and get this money. Stay safe.